300 is a historical epic that takes place in ancient Greece. The movie begins with a narrator introducing us to the land of Sparta and its fierce warriors, known as the Spartans. We then meet King Leonidas, who is determined to protect his people from the threat of the Persian Empire, led by King Xerxes. After receiving a messenger from Xerxes demanding that Sparta submit to his rule, Leonidas consults the Spartan council, which is composed of elderly warriors who have lost their fighting spirit. The council is reluctant to go to war against the Persians, but Leonidas is determined to defend his people. Against the advice of the council, Leonidas decides to lead a small force of 300 Spartans to the narrow pass of Thermopylae, where they can hold off the massive Persian army. Before leaving, he bids farewell to his wife, Queen Gorgo, who promises to defend Sparta in his absence. The Spartans arrive at Thermopylae and are joined by a few thousand other Greeks, bringing their total force to around 7,000. However, they are vastly outnumbered by the Persians, who have hundreds of thousands of soldiers. The Persians are led by Xerxes, who is depicted as a god king and shown surrounded by beautiful, scantily clad women and monstrous creatures. Despite the odds, Leonidas and his men are determined to fight to the death to protect their homeland. They use their superior fighting skills and tactics to hold off the Persians for 3 days, inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. The Spartans are shown using a variety of weapons, including spears, swords, and shields, and employing techniques such as the phalanx formation to hold back the Persians. During the battle, we also see glimpses of life back in Sparta, where Queen Gorgo is facing her own challenges. She must deal with the treacherous politician Theron, who wants to overthrow Leonidas and ally with the Persians. Gorgo also faces pressure from the corrupt Spartan council, who are willing to sacrifice their own people for their own gain. Back at Thermopylae, the Persians attempt to bribe Leonidas into surrendering, but he refuses. He also receives a visit from a deformed Spartan named Ephialtes, who begs to join the battle but is turned away due to his physical disabilities. As the battle rages on, Leonidas and his men become increasingly exhausted and outnumbered. However, they continue to fight on, knowing that they are making a heroic stand for their people. Towards the end of the battle, the Persians managed to flank the Spartans by using a secret mountain path that Ephialtes had revealed to them. The Spartans fight valiantly, but their numbers are too few and they are ultimately defeated. Leonidas is killed in battle, but his sacrifice inspires the other Greeks to unite and fight against the Persian threat. In the aftermath of the battle, Queen Gorgo is shown mourning her husband's death and rallying her people to continue the fight. She gives a powerful speech to the Spartan council, reminding them of the sacrifices made by Leonidas and his men. The movie ends with a brief montage of the Greeks uniting and defeating the Persian Empire in the famous naval battle of Salamis, ensuring the survival of Western civilization. Overall, 300 is a visually stunning movie that combines action, drama, and historical accuracy to tell a gripping story of heroism and sacrifice.